It's so kawaii! The sky had gone dark by the time I arrived at work. I opened the restaurant door gingerly to avoid making any noise. Stealth mode switched on. They called me Ninja Venti for a reason. Miss Venti! The voice of my boss nearly made me jump into the ceiling fan. Sorry I'm late. I wanted to explain, but my boss glared at me, and my tongue slurred out a bunch of syllables. My explanation was in there somewhere, probably. Baby. I received an earful from my boss, but at least I got to keep my job. Several colleagues shot me frowns for not being here during such a busy period. In the end, I took all the blame without complaint. Well, at one point, I locked myself inside the toilet and screamed into a bowl. I also might or might not have fantasized about dunking my workmate's head in the toilet. That was for me alone to know, though. Yes, I earned the paycheck needed to keep my landlady quiet for another month. As for the month after that, we would see when the time came. All I wanted was to pursue my art, but reality kept pressuring me towards finding a second job. Oh hey, look at that! Are these like models or something? Out now. The Adventures of Princess Aria. Okay. Hey, it's that girl from the poster in my room. Man, I must be obsessed. On my way home, I spotted a banner for an upcoming visual novel named Princess Aria. The game had long been hyped on every forum I knew. What? Whatever. Amazing art along with a cast of famous voice actors, and the writer-composer with big names too. For Princess Aria, to have an ad this big, there must be a lot of money put behind the project. The way this banner hung high gave me the sense it was extra important. Bright lights shone on the princess's face to impress potential players. Yes, that was what I really needed. If I had a banner like that, no doubt people would line up to buy my calligraphy. I could already imagine how folks would react as I walked along the streets. Hey, I think that was Venti! What? No way! You mean that famous calligrapher I see on all those banners? Yeah, she must be really good. Maybe we should ask for her autograph. My agent would then step in to speak on my behalf. Please line up in orderly fashion, everyone. How much for an autograph? Shut up and take my money! My agent nodded in response. Autographs are available for $100, thanks. Wow! That would be $100. Owner said, Princess Aria cost twice what I had predicted. If I bought the game, I would have too little left for rent. I opened my wallet, hoping I might have more cash on hand than I realized. Turned out I had less, actually. I hung my head in the storekeeper's side. His arched brows pressured me into buying a game. I did ride 3 trains to get here. Might as well pick up something. I told the shopkeeper how much money I had, and he shook his head. The store owner pulled out a different game from under his table. He brushed away the dust on it so I could see the cover. Till I read Sunflower War, some visual novel about the battlefield. Copyright 1997, the bottom read. No wonder it was so cheap. Art by Invert Mouse. Whoever the heck that was. The front cover would fit perfectly in a kindergarten classroom. I flipped the case to see what was highlighted on the back. This game supported up to 640 and 480 resolution. Truly the pinnacle of technology. Shopkeeper grimaced. He must have sensed I wanted to say no. His stare made my palms stain with sweat. I ended up buying the game. Dealing with folk like that had always been a weakness of mine. Remind me to never visit the store again. Whee! So kawaii! With heavy strides, I returned to my apartment. 0 choreography sales, late for work, and with rent. Topped off by blowing cash on some game I had no interest in. What I really wanted to play was Princess Ari. Forcing myself to suffer anything else would just upset me further. Play, sleep. Hold on a second. Quick save. Let us play it. I didn't spend money on Sunflower War. Might as well give it a go. The day left me pretty drained, so this relic of a game would do a good job putting me to sleep. Switch on my laptop and insert the disc, which I partly hoped would fail to load from old age. Too bad it worked just fine. I doubt a lot of people were loving Princess Ari right now. Meanwhile, here I was enjoying this whatever God sent. No voice acting either. This illustration looked like they were done by a child. I would be better off closing my eyes and imagining my own artworks. I think it looks pretty good. The grass reached up to our knees as I read along. I painted an image of the scene in my head. The plants rustled as we waded through. We paused once every few steps, fearing there might be snakes hiding among the bushes. Somehow we managed to survive the evening. The sun surged from beyond the horizon, outlining the earth with an orange glow. Slowly the blue sky emerged and vanquished the darkness that had haunted us. As light bathed the soil, I found myself in a field of sunflowers. I had imagined this place to look far more terrifying. But anxiety had merely been playing tricks on me. I drew a deep breath to savor the morning fragrance. In the distance, birds chirped as if applauding our survival. I could see it. Not only that, but torch, hear, and smell too. Experience crafted my imagination. The image revealed the strikes of an artist, and it belonged to me alone. This fulfillment inspired me to take things further. Ha! I have a paw on my head! The blast of gunfire deafened us as we dove behind the wall. A bullet whizzed past the tip of my helmet. Sam had passed this helmet on to me with her dying breath. I would carry on her legacy. The desert had pinched sweat out from my very pore. I desperately wanted to empty this water bottle down my throat, but with no help in sight, I must converse every drop. Joe's eyes closed, this time never to reopen. Despite our promise to survive together, only I managed to live. How I wished I could take her place. I finished reading Sunflower War right as the clock struck 3 a.m. How so many people had missed this classic left me dumbfounded. Actually, that would be a lie, as I too had every intention of tossing this game aside. I kept demanding excitement without offering an ounce of passion in return. If I played my part, I might be able to discover so much more. As Sunflower War's credits rolled, I realized just how small the development group was. The team probably knew they stood no chance against the bigger studios, yet they still did their best with dated technologies to discover a vision they believed in.